If you're like me, you're gonna love this new Olight OClip. This thing is crazy small, absolutely tiny. This OClip has 300 lumens, multiple different levels. If we double tap, we get a red. And if we hold that, we can get a red that blinks like an SOS, or we can go back. It is absolutely amazing what this light will do, including a triple tap, which will give you strobe. All aluminum on the outside. We have a USB-C charger here. This is a rubber cap, and it's not too bad to get off, not too easy with large fingers. Look at this, clips on, magnetic on the back. So you could drop that in the engine compartment, do anything you would like. We look at the OClip Pro, a little bit larger. This has a 1/2 amp hour battery on the inside. We have an aluminum piece that hangs down here, and it's got spring loaded on the end, but that's our charging port. We have 3 different lights. This is our switch to turn it on. It's going to basically act the same. Push and hold, we go into moonlight mode. If we just push, it'll turn on. Push and hold, it'll run through all of its modes. But to switch around, we can switch to the spotlight. We were in the floodlight, or we can go to the red mode. And again here, if we push and hold, we can get into the blinking mode, or we just push and it's out of the blinking mode, always on. This remembers where you're at all times if you turn it on and turn it off. So if you're a hunter like me, I put it on low. I can switch back and forth between red, low, flood, and if I need a spot, which is very rare, but I keep this on low, I can switch back and forth between the red and white as needed, and it is amazing, absolutely amazing. Again, the back, magnetic. Doesn't get any better than that. The clip on the inside is awesome. Single tap again to turn this one off. Now the Olight Pro has a turbo. So when we turn it on, double tap, goes into turbo. It has a turbo for the spot and for the flood. Sweet lights, all made of aluminum, quality build. This guy is a 1/4 amp hour, so they still last a long time for what they are, but absolutely cool little lights. Here's where I think these guys shine. Here's the Pro. We're gonna turn it on. It is in the spotlight mode. You can see there's a spot in the middle. It's on medium. Go forward. We are now on the flood mode, which is perfect. Drop this down in here, it's magnetized in. I can get an awesome amount of light all the way around where I need it. Now, to compare when it's gone, there's still some light here, but that's pretty significant, and we can change it to where we want. Now, we're losing metal, right? This is an aluminum block. This is an old car. There's a lot of aluminum on here, but we're always gonna find some metal, and if not, we can clip this guy in many different places. I mean, it'll fit around that hose. It'll fit on an oil cap with a little bit of pressure. It'll come off that. It'll fit on a rubber hose. And it will also fall and go down and magnetize in places where you can't reach. Downside. Try fishing that out with your arm on a new car. But these are cool. You just have to be maybe a little more careful where you clip them. I think this thing is amazing. You're probably not going to use the red light in here, but if you needed to see different things, it works as you would expect. Now, just going over to the much, much smaller OClip, look at the difference there. This light, to me, again, amazing. We can pop it on a magnet somewhere. We are on low, so we'll just bump up. There's medium. A little more of a spot to this light, and there is high. It has a hotter center for sure, but medium is still a great light. For something this small, as you move it around, you can see the center. It's hard to see in medium how much light this throws around the hot spot. That's high again, but this clip still will attach to, maybe it's a 3/8 hose. I mean, there's so many places that we can attach this light. It just works out awesome. And I think that that's huge because you can put it on clothes, you can put this anywhere, it doesn't matter. This little guy is right there and with you. This is what blows my mind. Here's my mic. Look at the size of these flashlights. This Pro on medium, 3 hours of runtime. This guy, the little one on medium, is going to run for 90 minutes. Now, if we bump that up, we get 100 minutes on high, but it's going to drop themselves down. They're not going to hold 300 lumens or 500 lumens long. You're basically going to get medium out of them most of the time. And I think that's the downside that we see from some of these very bright small lights. In many cases, Olight likes to do that. They keep the heat in check and everything else, which good and bad, but the size of this is absolutely amazing. I mean, I just can't imagine something that small that puts out the light that it does. And I think that is what's going to get so many users involved. I'm gonna put some links in the description to this stuff. It's good. This stuff is really good, well built. I think you're gonna like it, well priced, 29 bucks. And you're gonna find that on sale. Watch their Black Friday stuff, man. This is going to be on sale and huge. Not expensive. The Pro model is going to be $39 or less. It's pretty good. Check it out. Give us a like in this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.